Hola chicas! So you might be able to tell I have nada makeup on, and that is because I'm going to be doing a first impressions video of the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I can never remember what that's called. I've been dying to try this. I bought it a couple of weeks ago actually, but I wanted to do a first impression video, so I've not used it at all. I'm just going to get into it now. So this is the sponge. It's actually a lot softer than I thought it was going to be. It's got a flat edge here, a tapered end here, and then the rest of it's just round. On the pack it says, so the flat edge is for contours and around the eyes and the nose. The sides blend large areas of the face and the tip covers imperfections. It doesn't actually look that angled. No, it seems to be alright actually. It says use damp or dry with liquid foundation and wash every 1 to 3 uses. So that's quite a lot of washing actually. I'm going to do it dry first of all, and then I'm going to do it wet just to see how I like both of the options. I think most people use it wet, damp, so they wet it and then rinse it out quite a lot. So I'm guessing I'm going to like that mostly too. I'm going to be using Revlon Colour Stay foundation because this is my favourite foundation. I've got really oily skin and this is the only thing that lasts on it. And I'm going to be using 180 Sand Beige colour. So I'm just going to put a bit of this on my hand first. I have no primer on at all because I wanted to have a genuine look at how this blends on the skin. I didn't want anything to interfere with the product. So I'm just gonna take, I've got some foundation on the back of my hand there. I'm just gonna take a little bit, just with the end bit first of all, and I'm gonna see what that looks like doing it dry. Yeah, I'm not liking that at all so far. It's not really pushing the product around, and it seems to just be soaking into the sponge and not going on my face. So I'm going to dampen it, and then hopefully that will make it better. I've got a bowl of warm water here. I'm just going to dip it in and squeeze it out. Ugh, makes a weird noise. It's growing! Oh my god, it's really growing. I should show you really. Look how big it is now! Ah! It's like a massive peach. Okay, I'm going to squeeze all of that out now. Okay, so that's it now. Pretty wet actually. I might just squeeze out a bit more. Okay, that's as much as I can squeeze out of it, and it's huge! So now I'm going to try that on the other side of my face. I need more foundation actually. So I've got a bit more foundation on there. I'm going to try the flat side actually for the rest of my face, I think. Oh yeah, I think that's better. I think maybe I was using the wrong bit of it. Okay, I do have to use a lot more foundation with this. Possibly because it's soaking into the sponge. But also possibly because it's sinking into my hand. Because this foundation does sink in pretty quickly. Yeah, damp is so much better than dry. I'm just going to pat over the areas that I think need a little bit more coverage, because then I'm not going to be rubbing it off. And I'm just gonna use the smaller end to dab in around my nose and just over my eyes. I like to put foundation on my eyes. I know that a lot of people don't, but I like everything to look even, like a blank canvas. Sorry, I'm just getting close up just to see what this looks like on the skin. This is supposedly a good dupe for the Beauty Blender, which I haven't used before actually, but apparently that's 16, well not apparently, I did look it up and it's £16 for the Beauty Blender and this is £5.99. I'll link it in the description. I bought it from Boots. So that's about a third of the price, which is pretty crazy that someone can charge £16 for a sponge in the first place. But this is actually really good. So I'm going to just show you a bit closer up if I can. I hope you can see that. It is actually really flawless. Really, really good. It has covered my pores as well. I'm not sure if it's covered them as well as a brush, but the skin, the texture of the foundation on the skin after using this makes it look really natural. There's no brush strokes, obviously, and it just kind of pushes it into the skin, I guess, rather than just moving it around on top. Yeah, I really like that. So now I'm going to see how this works with a concealer. It's given such a nice finish on the face. I'm hoping it's going to blend out concealer well as well, although I'm thinking this might, because it's wet, I get the impression it's going to lift off the product, but we shall see. So I'm just going to use my concealer, and I always use the Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection 2000. And this is in the shade Cool Medium. I don't even know if you can see that. They've changed their colours actually recently, and I'm not too happy about it, because those colours were good. I don't know why they needed to change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my blemishes. And I might just pop a bit under my eye just to see if it does work there. I think it's going to be a little bit too big, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm just going to use the end bit and I'm going to just dab it gently. I can already tell I won't be using this as a blending tool for my concealer, because yeah, I do think it picks up a little bit of product and it just doesn't feel as precise as I would like it. I'm going to do my eye now, this big gloopy bit here. Okay, that's really natural actually, that's really nice. I don't like that it's so fat though in my eye, I'm not used to that. I'm used to using a tiny little, teeny tiny little brush. And I do think that it lessens the coverage actually of my concealer. Okay, so that was my review of the Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques. As I said, I will link the product in the description bar, and if you've used this before, let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'd really like to know what other people think of this product. And if you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I will be popping up some pictures on my blog as well, so I'll link that in the description bar as well, so you can see some pictures of what this looks like after I've done it. Okay, thanks for watching, bye!